Wendell Grissom murdered 23-year-old Amber Matthews while she was holding her friend's baby. That baby, her sister and mother, made it out alive. And now, 20 years later, they plan to watch their attacker take his last breath.
He didn't get away with it. He's going to die for what he did, and then I'm not scared of him anymore.
Drew Cupp came face to face with a killer in 2005. She'll do it again in almost 3 weeks.
If I have a lot of anxiety, I never would have thought that I would have got to watch an execution. You know, I never thought I'd be the girl that got shot, but I'm doing it for my husband and my kids. I hope I walk out of that day with a little piece of me back, a chapter that will be closed.
Drew and her 2 daughters survived a cold-blooded attack in their Watonga area home 20 years ago. Drew's close friend, Amber Matthews, did not. Do you believe that she saved your girls that day?
Absolutely. That's how she was so unselfish.
We first met Drew not long after Amber's murder.
I went to open the door and he shot. He just immediately started shooting. I just remember it rolling in my head, oh my gosh, I'm getting murdered. Oh my gosh, I'm getting murdered. You know, what's my family gonna think? And I kept on screaming, my kids, I have kids, stop doing this.
She detailed the horror that unfolded when they opened the door to a stranger, Wendell Grissom.
But he had 2 guns in both of his hands. And I mean, I fought him and he shot me, and when he got the last shot in my hip, I fell off of him, and that's when he went after them. And I ran out because at that point I thought I was dead. And you know, I wanted him to follow me and spare them.
Shot 3 times, Drew managed to drive to safety in the gunman's would-be getaway truck. She didn't realize at the time she was also driving off with the ammunition that could have been used to finish the job.
You have blood dripping from you. You're running for your life, thinking that your children didn't make it out alive.
The whole time I was just screaming, my kids are dead. Someone go get my kids.
A nightmare she still remembers just as vividly all these years later.
I just remember my kids screaming, Amber screaming. My house was full of smoke as if there was a fire. My ears were ringing. There was blood everywhere, glass. You know, I remember the touch of his hands. He had gloves on, and just him laughing.
While her mind may never heal, Drew's body also still shows the scars of that day.
She got her life taken.
Riley was sleeping when Grissom and accomplice Jesse Johns stormed their home. Bullets ricocheted through her bedroom.
Getting sassy?
She was almost 2 years old.
I can just remember, and I still do it, like thinking, if someone does come in again and it's just us 2 in our room, I'm the older one, so I'm gonna have to protect her.
He took a lot of my mom's safety away, and that kind of took ours away a little bit, just in the sense of, oh well, we see mommy's always scared. Should we always be scared?
Gracie was just a baby, 6 weeks old. This is the onesie she was wearing that day. When officers found her, she was covered in blood. 23-year-old Amber had been holding her.
She was in there saving my kids. She's my hero.
She got her life taken protecting ours, and there's nothing else. I mean, all we can do is just, you know, live and show gratitude for that, because we probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Grissom admitted to the murder, saying he didn't know why he did it.
He really took my safety away, and that's something you can't get back.
How has that day impacted the rest of your life?
I'm nervous all the time. I'm nervous for my girls all the time. I get scared a lot. I think I'm always going to be the girl that was shot. You know, I lost myself for a few years, and it's impacted my life tremendously.
Do you guys plan to watch the execution?
This honestly might sound bad, but I'm feeling really good about it.
Not only did kill Amber, he tried to kill our mom. Who knows what he would have done to 2 little babies that day. So I think it's an eye for an eye type situation, and I'm ready for it.
As the family prepares to watch Grissom take his last breath, They mourn that a family member who also awaited this day won't see it.
Yeah, July 7th of 2022, my husband was killed in an oil field accident. And our world was shaken again. And he was so excited for this execution day.
Grissom is set to die March 20th. His accomplice will spend the rest of his life in prison. Amber will forever live on as a hero. As for Drew, Riley, and Gracie, a family who cheated death.
We will never move on, but as a family, we have to move forward.
The victims are often forgot about, and the murderers are in the spotlight, and people don't need to forget about the victims. It affects their life for the rest of their life. When Grissom's put to death, it still affects us.
Drew's brush with death, her survival, her love story with her husband, all in this book, Beautifully Broken. She says she wrote it to help heal and help others who are beautifully broken too. Jessica Shambach, KOCO 5 News.